guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and today we're gonna go for a really fall makeup tutorial. I'm thinking oranges, really British browns, yellows, and like a autumn leaf. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it and let's get on with this. Okay, we're gonna start with our brows as always. We're gonna use this brow from Benefit in shade number 4. It's like a really dark brown but a nashy tone, and the brush is really easy to use. It was so easy for me to do my brow shape. I loved it. And then we're gonna set our eyebrows with this Gimme brow from Benefit, also in shade number 5. It was kinda dark but I made it work. And then we're gonna prime our lids and we're gonna set it. For our first transition shade, we're going to use the Tikki yellowy shade from Colourpop. And then right below that shade, we're going to apply this orangey shade from the NYX Birthday palette. After that, we're going to intensify that orangey shade. We're going to apply Real Girl from the ABH Modern Renaissance palette with a smaller brush. As you can notice, we're going from light to dark. And it looks like a sunset eye. Kind of. And then we're gonna apply red ochre all over our lids, and then we're gonna clean our eyebrows with this champagne shade from the NYX Birthday palette. And then we're gonna line our lids but with this really dark brown called Cypress Umber, and we're gonna create like a wing first with a powder, and then we're gonna use this gel liner from L'Oreal. And then we're going to smoke it out with the same shade from the ABH palette. For foundation, I'm going to be using these two. I'm going to apply the Urban Decay to the center of my face because it's kind of light and it has like a pinkish undertone. And the Milani one to the outer side of my face because it has this really yellowy undertone that it suits my skin perfectly. So the mix is really good and I love it. I'm going to be using this Real Techniques brush and the Beauty Blender. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm going to dot it on the parts that I want to highlight. And then I'm going to use this tiny Real Techniques brush and my Beauty Blender to blend it out. For the contour, I'm going to be using this LA Girl concealer. It's a dark shade, so it's perfect. It's kind of ashy, so not as warm, and I like it. I really like it. I'm going to blend it out with the same Real Techniques and Beauty Blender team. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in Original, and I'm going to apply it with a damp sponge. I like this technique really much because I think it sets everything really nicely and it doesn't look as powdery right off the bat. And then, yes, as always, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Duo palette, and I'm going to be using the darkest shade to bronze my skin and to set that contour. And then for blush, I'm going to use this Sleek Palette Blush by 3. And I'm going to be using those two shades, the peachy one and the kind of reddish one. And for highlighter, I'm going to apply this Opal by BECCA. You don't want to apply it where you have a pimple or like a scar because you don't want to highlight those areas. So don't do it like me. And then I'm going to apply this other highlighter on the highest points of my cheeks. It's from Makeup Revolution. That last strip is like a yellowy goldy shade and I loved it. And then we're going to set our makeup. Yeah, behind scenes, that's what I'm doing. I'm just singing and having a good time. So we're going to apply red ochre, then we're going to blend it out with a Tikki shade. And then we're going to apply the same Makeup Revolution highlighter to the inner corners of our eyes and to the highest points of our eyebrow bones. Then we're going to apply brown liner to our waterline. And mascara, of course, I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. The heck? I know, I was so scared. I was like, what? What happened there? I know it's like October, so spooky things are going to start happening. And then I'm gonna apply this really dark burgundy lipstick from Maybelline in the shade Espresso Exposed. Guys, this is my fall makeup look. I think it was pretty fun to do. The two new things that I used today, Dermablend loose setting powder and original is the translucent one. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the Cabral from Benefit and the Gimme Brow from Benefit also. This is the baby one. Like, it's a sample, I think. This shade, the number 4, is perfect because I have really dark hair. This is number 5 shade. I didn't pick it. It was, they give this one to me at Ulta. Look at my, oh my goodness. And that's why my brows look a little bit darker. But I think besides the shade, I think it's pretty good. It doesn't feel like, I don't know, like crunchy. I don't like that feeling, but I think it helped to just brush my brows. I don't know, longevity wise, I'll tell you in another tutorial. We'll see. But so far so good. And the Dermablend, oh my goodness, I've been using this guy for a week now, or 2 weeks maybe. I love it. It doesn't have flashback at all. Even if that it's white in here, like in the container, it melts in your skin, you know, and it blurs out your pores, and it looks it gives you an airbrush finish. It's just amazing, and it doesn't dry me out. So I'm loving this guy, and it helps like my makeup to last longer. Like every time I have an event or something, I'm been using this guy and it is amazing. Well guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and see you next time. Bye bye. So I took off my beautiful bun and I made this ponytail and it looks so good. So I needed to come back and give you guys another lip option. So the first one was this one from Maybelline. It's the Espresso Exposed. And the second lip option is this one from NYX. It's a soft matte and it's called Abu Dhabi. It has that moussey texture. And I think it looks pretty good. So if you feel like that the first lip option is too much for you, you can go for nude. You know? Now you know. I like both. This makeup goes with either option. Really dark lip or nude. It's your choice. And yeah, well, that's it again.